bit, man. This is taking me back. You do you. I'll catch up with you later, all right? Man. Here we go. Yo, what you doing here in Plainview, man?
I live here now. And it was either Wolfpack or Dynasty for Club League, and I didn't want to play with you. So I chose Wolfpack.
Yeah, so you want the scouts to see you playing on the losing team and see a star on that, okay.
I'm going to get the scouts to notice me by shooting every chance I get. I mean, if I play with you, you'll be yelling at me to make the extra
That's
pass.
right, because I want to win.
Okay, that's all you think the scouts care about?
Yeah, the scouts care if you can win, bro.
Okay, then you really are stupid, bro. Let me give you some game, man.
Here we go. All right.
Scouts only care if you got the skills that translate to the next level.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Point blank, end of story.
Well, you only prove that by winning.
No, you prove that by showing how you can help them win at the next level. All right, I'm cocky, but I'm not stupid, MP.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm not a high flyer. I'm not a rim protector. So if I want to leave this broke down town, I have to prove I can shoot.
That makes sense, bro. Because you're small.
Man, you ain't got to be Wimby to shoot out the gym. But since you care so much, I'm going to give you that L you've been asking for.
Yeah,
right?
I bet.
All
Let's
right,
do it.
Bet.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our presentation of Illinois Club League Basketball. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. Some of the future stars of the region look to hone in their skills as we have the Wolfpack hosting the Dynasty.
And to call this a rivalry might be underselling it. This is more of a feud than anything. These clubs really dislike each other.
And the Wolfpack would love to play spoiler in this one, looking to put an end to the Dynasty's 11-game win streak.
Yeah, Joe, and both of these teams have plenty of talent to get it done tonight. The Wolfpack are only 7-4 on the season, but this roster can play with the best of them and can pull out a win against just about anyone.
And how excited are you for this one? This is about as intense a game gets at the club level. These teams genuinely dislike each other.
Good make to get things underway.
Yeah, and always a relief to get those first points out of the way and up on the board.
Now here's Stoffer. Over Dillard. Stoffer misses. And Drake, you talk about the rivalry between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. They've both had their moments.
They certainly have, and I would expect a very physical game here tonight. That's the bare minimum when these teams play.
Way to go after it. Pursue the pumpkin. He didn't give up until he knocked it down.
Pass to Timmerman. James. To the middle. Pulls up. Hands it from short range. And the leader of this Wolfpack team, without a doubt, is Patrick Wells, a 3-star recruit who has a chance to play at the next level.
Hey, he's not the biggest or most athletic player on the floor, but when he warms up, I mean, look out. The kid can straight up shoot the ball. If he can bulk up and add some strength, he could be a factor in college.
Back to Luan. Fisher passes to MP. 5 to shoot. Outside Luan. And here's Eric Dillard outside. And it's the Wolfpack with the rebound. Outside Stoffer. Now here's Timmerman. To the inside. Puts it up from 17. That one had the right spin on it, and it's good.
He makes quick work of that opportunity. The defense needs to plug those holes.
To the right side. Inside. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Strong take by MP with defenders in his face. He's at another level.
And when Patrick Wells joined this team, he added some much-needed shooting that elevated this team to the next level.
Ding! Yeah, just like an elevator, Joe. Really dialing up the damage potential this team now has from deep.
And that one misses.
You just have to admire how selfless MP is on the court. He looks to get everybody involved, finds good angles and good shots. And maybe he could just go get it all done himself, too.
Pass to Carter. Timmerman with it. Back to Carter. Robinson. Here's Stoffer. Outside for Timmerman. Unable to get the go-ahead bucket. Outside Luan. Zadirko. And Zay Zadirko throws it down.
And the center, Zadirko, is a threat inside. You can't allow him to get this deep.
And for Zach Timmerman of the Wolfpack, he moved here from Iowa not too long ago.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much of him, and I know the Wolfpack would have liked to see more of him. Unfortunately, he's been plagued by back problems, which can't be fun. You wonder how long he'll be able to keep playing for.
Now here's Carter. Shot's good by Stoffer.
Trouble brewing whenever Stoffer's hitting from distance. He's developing a well-rounded game.
Pass to Luan. Dillard. Down low. MP. The shot's good. Dillard making the play there.
High percentage hoop out in the rock inside.
The Wolfpack trail. Outside Stoffer. Robinson sets the screen. Goes up on the strike. Shot no good for Stoffer. And here it's the Dynasty. MP defended by Stoffer. Hits the three-pointer. Well, you think about what sets MP apart on this Dynasty team. His athleticism you rarely see at the club level.
He's been stunning, Joe. When he's driven, he's physically capable of explosive feats. Speaking of, I'm setting my phone up right here because I think we've got a great angle for some viral content.
Now here's Dillard. Well, everything's working for them at the offensive end right now.
Yeah, good play calling and even better execution.
Here's Zadirko. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Zadirko is an absolute dog inside. He wants that fight close to the hoop.
Outside James. Swings it to Stoffer. Michael Stoffer can't get that one to fall. MP with the rock. On the wing, Eric Dillard. Back to MP. From 16 feet out. That one misses off the backboard. Outside, Timmerman. Pass to Carter. Stoffer. To the paint. A nice shot there by Robinson. And with a showcase game like this and tonight's rosters, you can expect a lot of college scouts in the stands.
The importance of this game, setting the narrative of each player's potential. Opinions are forming about these players, and each minute can be another pro or con in each scout's report.
The Dynasty with the lead. Screen by MP. And another miss by the Dynasty. Left side, it's Johnson. Pass to James. Over Cobb. Davidson pulls it in. Here's the Dynasty. And here's Cobb. MP on the left side. And a three off target.
And most days, that would be his shot. I'm not sure what the credit goes for the miss.
Certainly not to the defense. They're very fortunate that didn't go in, considering the room they gave him.
Deshaun Carter from the outside. It's hauled in by the Dynasty.
Dynasty coach Duncan Carter has worked to impart a sense of focus in this ongoing rivalry. The rivalry of these teams is well documented, and he wants his club to continue their winning ways.
Yeah, Danny, he knows that the way the games have swung between these two sides is a dynamic rivalry. He would like the Dynasty to play at a heightened intensity for this one. And it's Hotkins missing. Carter, left side. Pass to Fresh. The three ball. It's up and it's off the mark. One up. Not down. Junior outside. Back to MP. The rebound by Deshaun Carter. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution for the Dynasty. Substitution for the Dynasty.
He's making a change here. Timeout called by the Dynasty.
MP. Eric Dillard. Substitution for the Wolfpack. Timeout.
And it's the Dynasty with the ball. 6-point game.
And for Eric Dillard, he's a standout at the high school level in the area, but most scouts have him as a middling recruit.
He can just disappear from games too often, though. Great shot, but too many easy mistakes that he has yet to fix. That one goes. Count it.
Patrick Wells doesn't have a size advantage inside, so it's all about his touch.
Well, halftime not too far away, and MP and Wells have both had their moments.
And the talent gap between these two doesn't look that big, if there's even a gap at all.
The high post shot. The rebound by Dave Zadirko. MP with the rock. Wells on him. And the Wolfpack with possession. They trail by 6. Connects it from downtown.
Sharp move by Wells. The pull-up is a tough shot for a high schooler to hit.
To the wing, right side. Back to Dillard. MP. The shot's good. Dillard making the play there.
You look at this Wolfpack roster, a lot of players who will play college ball, but Patrick Wells could be the barometer.
And they are ecstatic to have him with the team. Adds some much-needed shooting. They're hoping he can change the fate of their season. Wells, no good. And now the Dynasty with it. A 6-point lead. And that one's good from MP.
That speaks to the versatility of MP. He can both initiate and shoot off the catch.
Now 5 seconds separate the shot clock and the game clock. Nails it from 3. It's Dillard outside. To the inside. Here's MP. And he drops in the layup off the glass. MP has been something else this first half. Well on his way to a huge game. The clock runs out, and we are heading to halftime. Dynasty out front, up by 7. And don't go away. We'll be back right after the break. The teams have had their break. The Wolfpack and Dynasty getting ready to kick things off here in the second half of play. And in club play this season, the Wolfpack enter tonight at 7-4, while the Dynasty are a perfect 11-0.
And I'd say we could throw out the record books, Joe. Whoosh! I threw mine right across the table. Sorry, Drake. Because of the history of these regional rivals is so complex. Both teams thrive on denying the other the chance to win in big games like this one.
And it's James with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
Back to Dillard. Passes to MP. And it's the Wolfpack with the rebound. And Patrick Wells outside. The shot's good on the assist by Zach Timmerman.
We know Patrick Wells loves to shoot the ball, and he should because, look, he's good at it.
Over to the left wing. To the middle. MP. It's rebounded by Wells.
Well, the big name in the showcase has to be MP. He's a 5-star recruit and has a clear path to the NBA with his skill set and athleticism.
And scouts want to see him take over the game. They want to see him be athletic. They want to see his instinct and moves on the floor. Because sometimes he can defer it a bit too much.
Really left alone that time.
He's having a terrific game from downtown, burying just about everything.
You can feel the confidence he has in his three-point shot at this point.
Stauffer with the ball. Dillard covering. And Dillard gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Pass over to Robinson. Outside Stauffer. Back to Robinson. Over Zadirko.
Zadirko has some absolute clamps and loves shutting a guy down. He just loves being challenged as a defender.
And we're here in the gym of the Plainview Panthers. It's a familiar floor to some players in our game today because they go to high school here.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I mean, home court advantage is everything in a contentious game like this. A little extra bit of comfort might make a difference. You can't count anything out in such a heated affair.
Wells, no good. The Dynasty with the lead. Here's MP. And Robinson pulls it down. And so here it's the Wolfpack. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Now Dillard. MP. Here's Zadirko. And the Dynasty tack on 2 more.
Oh, and Zadirko showing a nice touch around the basket.
Stauffer with the ball. 5 points in the game. Outside, Timmerman. Wells outside. Fires the 3. And once again off the mark by the Wolfpack. And now the Dynasty with it. 6-point game. MP with the rock. Picked up by Stauffer. Back to MP. Fires for 3. Again, MP missing.
He's having a tough quarter offensively.
Despite that, he remains aggressively looking for his shot.
Pass over to Robinson.
Dynasty foul. Eric Fisher.
Now a timeout called by the Wolfpack.
Coach cannot be happy with the defensive rebound. They've been spectating.
Substitution for the Dynasty. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
And on the bench for the Wolfpack, Coach Barry Bay. He's been with the program several years now and is trying to continue the success they've had this past decade.
Yeah, and standing directly in his path once again is the Dynasty. But with new leadership on the court from Patrick Wells, Coach is hopeful that the tide is about to turn for the Pack.
I mean, Carter's going to make that shot every time. He made that mid-ranger look elementary.
On the wing, it's MP. Again, MP missing.
It's been a rough quarter for him, but it doesn't look like he's lost his confidence as he keeps looking for a shot.
Deshaun Carter from the outside. It's hauled in by the Dynasty. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Davidson, Cordova covering. That one falls.
That's how they want their offense to operate. Get the ball near the rim.
The Wolfpack trail. And here in the second half, you have to say that MP and Wells both have had the same impact with their scoring.
MP's the big name in this one, but Wells has been right there with him. He's come out here and matched MP shot for shot.
Now here's Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Dalton Andrews from long range. MP grabs the miss.
When I talked to Wolfpack shooting guard Deshaun Carter pregame, he had a tablet with some personal scouting notes, animated plays, and video highlights.
Yeah, Danny, I was looking at his tablet, and he even had a My NBA franchise with creative players to represent each team. That level of dedicated planning makes him a database of information on these teams.
Back to Cobb. Offline with the 3. And so here it's the Wolfpack. They trail by 6. Back to Andrews. With the teardrop. And Carter lays it up and in.
Big time bucket from Deshaun Carter. He knew that was the best option and pulled up.
Dave Zadirko. Eric Fisher.
Great ball movement. They're sharing the rock.
And they're keeping everyone involved and engaged.
Substitution for the Wolfpack.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming up.
Second personal foul.
And the foul's on Patrick Wells.
Oh my goodness, it's so tough to stop MP, especially at this level. He's the most talented player out of Plainview, maybe ever.
And no luck at the stripe in this one. Second one misses also. Here's Stoffer. It's Michael Luan with the rebound.
Things have really gone south for him here.
Yeah, he can't buy a bucket. Not easy to shake off a cold streak like this.
Zadirko gets the bucket.
Zadirko lives for the physical play. He goes right at the throat of the defense on that one.
They're having trouble creating any kind of offense.
And you can really sense them tightening up a little bit at this point.
Building the drama. Wells with the timely score. Do you feel the game shifting right in front of us, guys?
Now here's Dillard. Down low. Makes it off the glass.
And threw that pass right on time. Great look and a solid finish.
From 11 feet. It's hauled in by Eric Fisher.
Yeah, the defense won't always get bailed out like that.
Pass over to Dillard. Back to Luan. They set the screen. And here's MP on the outside. They get it again. Zadirko gets the bucket.
Zadirko's got a good rhythm going right now, and he just needs to preserve it this game. It's very encouraging to see him dropping it in like this.
Here's Wells. Yes, it's good.
Oh, and Wells with a clutch shot. We all know Wells wants the ball in those tough situations, and it paid off giving it to him there.
Now here's Dillard. Here's MP. Here's Zadirko. And Dave Zadirko throws it down.
And this is how you finish a game. They keep adding to this lead and putting it on them.
It really speaks to how competitive these guys are. They're just going to keep playing until that final buzzer sounds.
Here's Wells. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Team foul.
Clever, using the opponent's eagerness to contain him against them. Wells draw and the shooting foul.
First free throw is good. That narrows the gap to 7. And he cannot convert the second. That one misses.
Not as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
And the Wolfpack with possession. Takes the 3. It's Michael Luan with the rebound. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. They get the board. Pass over to Dillard. MP. And he can extend the lead to double digits. And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul so far. That will do it. Put it in the books. The Dynasty continued their amazing start to the season and now stand at 12-0. Great win for them here.
A real gem. You could see why the Dynasty have been the team to beat. Great execution for them when it mattered most.
Well, you know the Wolfpack would give everything they had. You could feel the intense tone of this rivalry match early on.
Yeah, we've seen this before. Ultimately, talent just wins out. The Dynasty has a great group of players to build on, and they might have been tested here a bit, but they proved to be the better team.
For Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for being with us.
Here we go.
And it's the Dynasty to start it out.
And how excited are you for this one? This is about as intense a game gets at the club level. These teams genuinely dislike each other.
Here's Timmerman. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. And he'll go to the line. It's going to go on Michael Luan.
Timmerman's no big guy, but he's certainly playing bigger than his height. battling down low.
First one for him falls. And Drake, you talk about the rivalry between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. They've both had their moments.
They certainly have, and I would expect a very physical game here tonight. That's the bare minimum when these teams play.
And here's MP on the outside. Inside. The shot's good. Dillard making the play there.
This is why MP is so good. Finding himself a high percentage bucket and staying active in the paint.
And Patrick Wells outside. Hits the trifecta.
Oh, talk about falling asleep on defense. What were they thinking leaving him open for that three? Well, the big name in the showcase has to be MP. He's a 5-star recruit and has a clear path to the NBA with his skill set and athleticism.
And scouts want to see him take over the game. They want to see him be athletic. They want to see his instinct and moves on the floor. Because sometimes he can defer it a bit too much.
On target from long range.
Oh, the response three from MP. This guy is all about winning.
Three-pointer of Patrick Wells. And the Wolfpack, another three.
And a three in response. Back and forth we go.
Right back at you. I love this competitiveness.
And it's MP missing. Outside Stauffer. Here's Wells. And there's another one for the Wolfpack.
And that's the thing with Wells. His biggest strength offensively is the jump shot.
And now the Dynasty with it. 4-point game. Fisher with it, working on James. And he gets hacked. Count the basket and the foul. And with the high school season now in the rearview mirror, for many of these players, they are solely focused on club play.
And winning on the club circuit is their only goal as of now. I'd expect that to mean the games are going to be a little bit more chippy because of that.
Now Wells. He's got 8 in this one. Up top, Robinson. Zadirko covering. Stauffer. A rebound by Dillard. To the inside. And it's MP missing. Zach Timmerman on the wing. Wells. Sinks the tray.
An elite 3-level shooter. Wells is someone you have to worry about beyond the arc.
On the wing, it's MP. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
You have to defend better than that, guys. At least put a hand in his face.
Well, you think about what sets MP apart on this Dynasty team. His athleticism you rarely see at the club level.
He's been stunning, Joe. When he's driven, he's physically capable of explosive feats. Speaking of, I'm setting my phone up right here because I think we've got a great angle for some viral content.
Now here's Stauffer. Pass to Timmerman. Just 5 on the clock. And Hotkins pulls it down. The Dynasty trailing. MP right side. And that one goes long. Outside Stauffer. Here's Robinson. Hawkins covering. Cries from 6 feet. Robinson's shot is off. Here's the Dynasty.
And you look at the Dynasty, MP has led the charge all season long. He's been a huge factor for them.
Without a doubt, he has rejuvenated the team this season. A standout for the Dynasty as soon as he joined. To the paint. Here's Stauffer. It's hauled in by the Dynasty. Zadirko outside. Pass over to Dillard. Back to MP. Zadirko. Defended by Robinson. And down it goes for 2.
He saw that play develop and got the ball to him right where he needed it.
Outside Stauffer. Now Wells. To halt the run. It's hauled in by Eric Fisher.
Didn't convert this time, but that's exactly the kind of look that they want.
And they'll take that shot each and every time you give it to them. More often than not, that's a made 3.
The shot by Zadirko, no good. They really need to make an adjustment here.
Agreed. Nothing is working for them offensively. Time for a change.
Back to Robinson. And Patrick Wells outside. And it's Fisher with the rebound. And with a showcase game like this in tonight's rosters, you can expect a lot of college scouts in the stands.
The importance of this game, setting the narrative of each player's potential. Opinions are forming about these players, and each minute could be another pro or con in each scout's report.
Michael Stauffer with the block.
Stauffer was ready. Times that block as good as one could.
The shot's good on the assist by Zach Timmerman.
Defensively, I'd like to see a little more pressure on the shot. Good look from mid-range.
So both teams making some changes here. The Dynasty with the lead. Junior outside.
Substitution for the Wolfpack.
Davidson down low. MP. And he banks in the layup.
How about the strength MP showed there? Showing off and proving he could score through contact.
Out to the right wing. Fresh, the screen. Right side, James. Pass to Cordova. And the foul is called as he misses. He'll go to the line for 2 shots.
When I talked to Wolfpack shooting guard Deshaun Carter pregame, he had a tablet with some personal scouting notes, animated plays, and video highlights.
Yeah, Danny, I was looking at his tablet, and he even had a My NBA franchise with creative players to represent each team. That level of dedicated planning makes him a database of information on these teams.
First free throw is good. And so he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. To the middle. Here's MP. And lots of contact there, missing the shot, and will shoot 2. And that fouls on Alex Cordova.
The size on the bench for both teams is formidable.
Oh, yeah, Danny, this team is stacked. I was looking up to some of the players walking in as we set up tonight. Woo, they're tall. I know one thing, though. I wouldn't take too many shots inside with either second unit tonight.
2.
That free throw, no good.
A great part of MP's approach is that even with all the scouting attention, he hasn't shied away from drawing contact or being physical, and he continues to focus on doing the work week in, week out.
Now here's Cordova, and Joey Johnson gets doubled. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Second team foul.
Dynasty call time here.
Substitution for the Wolfpack. Substitution for the Dynasty. Michael Luan. MP. Eric Dillard. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
And the leader of this Wolfpack team, without a doubt, is Patrick Wells, a 3-star recruit who has a chance to play at the next level.
And he's not the biggest or most athletic player on the floor, but when he warms up, I mean, look out. The kid can straight up shoot the ball. If he can bulk up and add some strength, he could be a factor in college.
Now here's Stauffer, and Patrick Wells outside. The rebound by Dave Zadirko.
That's a break for the D. He's not the guy to leave open out there on the perimeter.
Yeah, that's a breakdown, plain and simple. But they got away with it.
Fisher's 240-pound frame has no problem finishing through contact there. He's used to rugged work on the family farm, and he stacks some hay right there.
Well, halftime not too far away, and MP and Wells have both had their moments.
And the talent gap between these two doesn't look that big, if there's even a gap at all.
Now here's Fisher. 5 points in the game. MP. The three-pointer, no good. Just looking to get anything going offensively.
Honestly, it feels like there's a lid on the hoop right now.
Wells gets it to go. Wells is cooking this first half. Great scoring output from him. Down low. Zadirko. He hits the buzzer beater. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Dynasty out front. They're up by 5. And we step aside now for a short break. Stay with us. The teams have had their break. The Wolfpack and Dynasty getting ready to kick things off here in the second half of play. And here it's the Dynasty, leading by 5. And in club play this season, the Wolfpack enter tonight at 7-4, while the Dynasty are a perfect 11-0.
And I'd say we could throw out the record books, Joe. Whoosh! I threw mine right across the table. Sorry, Drake. Because of the history of these regional rivals is so complex. Both teams thrive on denying the other the chance to win in big games like this one.
Now here's James. And again, the Wolfpack with the triple.
You have to love his efficiency from range in this one.
Valuing each and every possession, taking only the shots he feels he can make.
MP, guarded by Wells. On the wing, Michael Luan. Try to come back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And Patrick Wells outside. The rebound by Luan. And now the Dynasty with it. 2-point game. And that one's good.
It's hard to believe he's in high school. The way he's moved the ball today has been tremendous.
I like the leadership and the effort to get the other guys going. And you see how much they appreciate it out there.
Now a timeout called by the Wolfpack.
And we're here in the gym of the Plainview Panthers. It's a familiar floor to some players in our game today because they go to high school here.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Having home court advantage is everything in a contentious game like this. A little extra bit of comfort might make a difference. You can't count anything out in such a heated affair.
Now here's Dillard. Outside Luan. Screen by MP. Over Timmerman. Here's Zadirko. And he makes good on the layup.
Zadirko is an absolute dog inside. He wants that fight close to the hoop.
Outside Stauffer. Wells. And here's Dillard. To the paint. And that one's good from MP.
That's where they want their shots to come from, and that's the passing it'll take. You look at this Wolfpack roster, a lot of players who will play college ball, but Patrick Wells could be the barometer.
And they are ecstatic to have him with the team. Add some much-needed shooting. They're hoping he can change the fate of their season. Now here's Timmerman. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Luan. Good work defensively by Michael Luan. The Dynasty with the lead to the inside. Knocks it again, the Dynasty. And you love how MP has been able to put up the points with all the scouts watching. And now Wells. 21 points so far in this one. Stauffer. The 3. It's hauled in by Eric Fisher. And some fantastic passing for them in this one.
The ball is flying around. They look like a disciplined, well-coached team out there.
Now here's Fisher. They lead by 8, and that's the biggest lead of the game. And for Zach Timmerman of the Wolfpack, he moved here from Iowa not too long ago.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much of him, and I know the Wolfpack would have liked to see more of him. Unfortunately, he's been plagued by back problems, which can't be fun. You wonder how long he'll be able to keep playing for.
MP, no good. Inside, here's James. Pokes loose. Outside for Stauffer. The Wolfpack again can't hit it.
There's no such thing as guaranteed buckets, even with a perfect three-point look.
And that one's good from MP.
Well, with MP as he's looking forward, tonight is key for his development. His coaches want him to be a bit more selfish and dominate with the scoring.
Now a timeout called by the Wolfpack. Both teams will make a substitution.
Ricky Davidson.
And on the bench for the Wolfpack, Coach Barry Bay. He's been with the program several years now and is trying to continue the success they've had this past decade.
Yeah, and standing directly in his path once again is the dynasty. But with new leadership on the court from Patrick Wells, Coach is hopeful that the tide is about to turn for the Pack.
Now here's Johnson. For three, Alex Cordova. Brett Hawkins grabs the miss. MP defended by Carter. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two here.
Third team foul.
And the first one drops.
Ricky Davidson taking 2 shots.
We got this, we got this.
That one falls, so he hits them both.
Well, all game long, we've seen the passion that these teams have played with. No let up, no quit from anyone on the roster.
Yeah, passion is definitely one way to say it. Nothing that we can repeat on air, but it certainly seems beyond a little friendly ribbon.
The kick out to Andrews. Pass to Carter. Back to Cordova. Pure from three-point range.
Carter has such a high basketball IQ. He's always looking for his next move and trying to find the open shooter.
And here in the second half, you have to say that MP and Wells both have had the same impact with their scoring.
MP's the big name in this one, but Wells has been right there with him. He's come out here and matched MP shot for shot.
Now here's Andrews. Outside, it's Johnson. Pass to Fresh. Over Hawkins. And there's another one for the Wolfpack. Here's the Dynasty. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. MP. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
That's a good pass. Right where he needed it to execute and finish.
Now it's Carter outside. Fresh, the screen. Carter's shot is off that time. Right wing to the inside. Here's MP. And it's the Wolfpack with the rebound. Now it's Carter outside. Shoots over Cobb. Carter no good. Outside Cobb. Down low. MP with the bucket.
Nice take. However, a little too easy if you're asking me.
Now it's Carter outside. Cobb with the board.
This is a quarter I'm sure he'd rather forget.
Yeah, he needs to put this one behind him and move on. Also, make some fresh adjustments.
Junior passes to MP.
2 minutes.
Back to Junior. MP on the left side. The three-pointer goes. It's very easy to see why MP is so high on the scouts list with how he's scoring tonight. Time called as the Wolfpack decided to talk things over.
Substitution for the Dynasty. Dave Zadirko. Eric Fisher. Michael Luan. Eric Dillard. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
Michael Stauffer on the wing. Dillard covering. Wells outside. And once again off the mark by the Wolfpack.
And for Eric Dillard, he's a standout at the high school level in the area, but most scouts have him as a middling recruit.
He can just disappear from games too often, though. Great shot, but too many easy mistakes that he has yet to fix. Now here's Stauffer. Pass over to Robinson. Wells. Here's James. Wells. Now covered by MP. Shot to end the cold run. Wells, no good. This has been a very one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a very nice job of extending their lead.
Here's Stauffer. No good that time. And now the Dynasty with it. Now a 17-point lead, their biggest of the game. And it's MP missing. And so here it's the Wolfpack. Stauffer with the ball. Three-pointer, Patrick Wells. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
We know Wells is known for his three, right there showing he can hit it from way out.
6 seconds difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And what a game for MP. He is showing out with a 30-point evening. And the Wolfpack with possession. They trail by 16. Wells outside. And a miss there on the triple. Got a piece of it. And that one's out of bounds. The Dynasty will retain possession.
You do take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky that the D didn't collect it.
Ricky Davidson, Jason Jr., Brett Hawkins, Danny Cobb. Substitution for
That's tipped. And stolen by Cordova. That will do it. Put it in the books. The Dynasty continue their amazing start to the season and now stand at 12-0. Great win for them here.
A real gem. You can see why the Dynasty have been the team to beat. Great execution for them when it mattered most.
Well, you know the Wolfpack would give everything they had. You could feel the intense tone of this rivalry match early on.
Yeah, we've seen this before. Ultimately, talent just wins out. The Dynasty has a great group of players to build on, and they might have been tested here a bit, but they proved to be the better team.
For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for watching.
Yo, she was here. I didn't see her.
Yeah, she came with her cousin.
Oh, I can't believe I missed her.
Man, you
Use
mind
that
if I
shit.
talk to him real quick? I apologize, bro. Hey, look, I know we butt heads over the years, but we go to the same school now.
Bro, are you
We
thick in the head or something? I don't like you, man.
Look, I ain't trying to be your best friend. I'm just trying to win some games.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
How about we talk on the court? And off the court, you and me win cool.
Great. That's a great attitude.
It
We're
is a
going to win
great
states
idea.
like
Yep,
that.
Yep, and I don't care about states.
Yeah, that's because you playing for the Scouts.
Right. And that's because you playing for the fantasy. What, you think they're going to rebuild the factories because you passing a little Jimmy in the clutch? You really want to help these people? How about you take over, make the league? Then when you got some actual power, you can actually help these people. All right, stop this nice guy hiding behind that when the truth is you scared to become the player you need to be in order to build a real dynasty. This is just a costume, bro. These words, meaningless, unless you put something behind that.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, think about it.
It's back! That's right, Shake. My Court has returned for NBA 2K25, and it looks awesome.
My Court is your own personal hub in the city. Practice your shot with the ball machine, run through simple drills, and play a variety of games with your friends or AI players.
And you got some nice customization options here too. Make the space fit with your own personal style with new options dropping each season. But that's not all.
You're telling me there's more?
Oh, there's more. Display jerseys you've collected in swaps with some of the NBA's biggest stars, and there's an entire section where you can display the biggest accolades earned in your NBA career.
I like it. So many options, Chris.
So, what are you waiting for? Let's hit the court.
if you ever had your back against the wall and had to fight back, it's your anthem. My view from the top of the moon, I can see the whole world sitting in my hand, a maze of your room.